Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Kristi and this is Mira laying in the sun. Today we're going to be going over some of my favorite chia seed pudding recipes. I eat chia seed pudding every single day. Now for me, it has not hindered my weight loss and it does not spike my blood glucose. It's loaded with fiber, low on carbs, and I love the texture. Chia seeds are not for everyone, and not all chia seeds are created equal. I get my favorite chia seeds from Costco. When I go, I stock up. So like I said, I'm gonna show you a few of my favorite recipes that I fix pretty much every single week. If you're not following me over here, I'd love to have you as a member of my YouTube family. Hit the notification bell. Even if you've been with me for a while, you'd be doing me a huge favor. If you like recipe videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. That way I know you want more of them. Follow me on Instagram. I'll have my name right here at the bottom of the screen. And down in the description box, I'll have the Facebook group, All Things Keto with Kristi, and my TikTok so that you can click on them and it'll take you right on over. That way you'll be able to see additional content. Don't forget, while you're in that description box, check out some of the discount codes that I've been able to get for you guys so you can save some money on your favorite keto items. Disclaimer, I did not figure out macros. Okay, now let's get started with today's video, chia seeds. I love chia seeds, seriously. I cannot be the only one that could eat chia seed pudding every single day. If you like Almond Joys, you're gonna love this. First ingredients that you're gonna need are your milk and your chia seeds. This particular recipe calls for coconut milk. There are so many different varieties you're gonna be able to find on the market. They have them in the refrigerated section. You can also find them in cans. Make sure you read your ingredients. This one is just 2 simple ingredients, water and coconut milk, and it's going to be unsweetened. You don't want any of that additional added carbs or sugar. Now you can see on this particular one, for 1/3 cup, it's going to be 1 carb. They even have some on the market that are going to be 0. Now to a medium-sized bowl, we're going to add our coconut milk. You want 1 1/4 cup coconut milk. Add your chia seeds. You need 1/4 cup of those. Go ahead and mix these chia seeds up. You don't want them to sit because then they start to form that like gel. So go ahead and mix that up before we add any additional ingredients. Now that I have that mixed together, 1 tablespoon of unsweetened coconut flakes. Add in your sweetener of choice. If you want to do pure, you can. If you want to add a couple of packets of Truvia, go for it. You can even add in the Jordan's Skinny Syrups, the sugar-free coconut if you want. Now this is personal preference because it just depends on how sweet you want this to be. This time I went with the Truvia. Go ahead and mix that up. Once thoroughly combined, set this in the refrigerator to chill for about 10 to 15 minutes. After that, you're going to want to pull it out and you're going to want to stir this up completely. What that does is it helps to avoid any lumps or clumps from settling on the bottom. Now before I put this in the fridge to chill, I did want to mention there is an optional step here. If you want, you can go ahead and chop up some sliced almonds and add it to this mixture. But that's completely optional. Depends on how many carbs, fat, calories that you have to spare. We're skipping that step today, going straight to chill. And yeah, I got a lot of chia seed pudding, people. After the 15 minutes, give it a good stir. Go ahead and divide into 2 containers. This makes 2 servings. So 1 for now, 1 for later. Set your pudding to the side. We're going to get ready the topping. To a microwave safe bowl, add 2 tablespoons of your sugar-free chocolate of choice. I'm using the Chalk Zero milk chocolate chips. Add in 1/2 teaspoon of unrefined coconut oil. I'm using the unrefined this time because it's going to give it a coconut flavor. I'm going to microwave this for about 25 seconds. Take your chocolate, divide it up, add it on top of the chia seed pudding. Once you spoon it on, if you wiggle it around, it sort of gets from edge to edge. Last step is to go ahead and top with some sliced almonds. Make sure you get these out of the baking section so that there is nothing else added to them. Now that you're done, go ahead and place these in the refrigerator. I like to let them sit and chill for at least an hour because I like my chia seed pudding cold. This is the OG. This is the original. This is the recipe that started my love for chia seed pudding. At this point, I can pretty much make this one blindfolded. We're gonna start out with a basic recipe. So this is gonna be 3/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Personally, I prefer vanilla flavored. Add that to a bowl with 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. Go ahead and give that a quick mix. Now that that is thoroughly mixed, I want to add in my 100% pure pumpkin. Carb count is high on pumpkin. You're going to see that it's got 10 total carbs, 3 dietary fiber, which would be 7 net carbs, but that's for half a cup. We're only going to be using a spoonful. And you also want to make sure that you're getting the 100% pure pumpkin. That's the only ingredient. That way there's not going to be any added sugar. I like to mix in a big heaping spoonful. If you want, you can add some extract. I found that maple's good, vanilla's great. If you want to add in a little bit of Jordan's skinny syrup, you can, because that way you're going to get flavoring and you're also going to get sweetness. I'm going to add just a dash of vanilla. Add in your sweetener of choice. Now you can go with Truvia, Pure, Swerve. I personally like to use a liquid sweetener in my chia seed pudding. That way it ensures there is no grittiness or graininess. So today I'm using the Lakanto monk fruit, and this one is going to have vanilla in it. This one is highly concentrated and only takes a few drops. Optional, you can add in a dash of pumpkin pie spice, cinnamon, whatever spices you like. Now just completely mix this up. In what little time it took me to throw this together, you can see that it's already completely thickened. If you don't have this thick consistency already and you put this in the refrigerator to chill, get it out in about 10 minutes and go ahead and stir that up. This will make sure that you do not get any big chia seed clumps. That's all I'm adding to mine today. This is hands down my go-to ride or die chia seed pudding recipe that I pretty much eat every single day. And if you're type 1 or type 2 diabetic, just know for me, since I'm using monk fruit, this does not spike my blood sugar at all. No blood sugar spikes means I don't have to take any additional insulin. Now, I'm going to chill this usually for about 30 minutes. When I eat it, I do top it with sugar-free whipped topping. I'm seriously obsessed with this one. Banana nut bread chia seed pudding without the bread. We're going to start out with unsweetened almond milk. Add 1 cup of that to a bowl, then 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. Mix up immediately. Chia seeds do not need to sit in a liquid. They start to pretty much congeal, and you don't want that. Once you've got that completely mixed together, you can add in your sweetener and your banana extract, but I have an easier way that I like to do it. The Jordan's skinny syrups. I have the banana split flavored one. I order these off of Amazon, or I get them at TJ Maxx, Ross's, places like that. But when I use the Jordan's skinny syrups, this provides me the sweetness I need as well as the flavor. I personally like to add in between 2 and 2.5 tablespoons. Give it another quick mix. Now this is going to be mixing in your syrup as well as getting all of those chia seed clumps broke apart. Now I'm going to cover this and I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator. I'm going to chill it for about 10-15 minutes. Then I'm going to pull it back out and stir again. This is very important because with your almond milk, the chia seeds have a tendency to clump together. Just got it back out of the refrigerator. It's been 15 minutes and check out how much this has already thickened up. Make sure you get the bottoms and along the edges when you mix. Now I'm going to add in my pecans. I like to mix in anywhere between 2.5 tablespoons. I feel like it just gives it a little something extra. So this is a lot of chia seed pudding. I'm going to go ahead and divide this up as equally as possible into 2 separate containers. Now I want to add a chocolate topping. This is just like I did in the previous chia seed pudding recipe, the Almond Joy inspired. 2 tablespoons of Lily's milk chocolate, but of course you can use whatever your favorite sugar-free chips are. Chalk Zero, and even Bake Believe chocolate chips. Lakanto has some. There are lots on the market these days. And remember, discounts in the description box. And then half a teaspoon of coconut oil. I'm using the refined this time so it doesn't have a coconut taste. I'm going to microwave this bowl in intervals, probably about 15 seconds. Stir, put it back in until it is nice and melted. Do not leave this in your microwave too long or it's going to pretty much scorch it. Baking chips are so finicky. I'm going to drizzle my chocolate over top and try to make a shell coating. Before your chocolate has time to solidify, go ahead and garnish with some chopped pecans. Now all you have to do is cover these with your lid, chill them in the refrigerator, and you have a quick and easy dessert that is going to be keto, low carb, and diabetic friendly whenever you need it. Thank you all so much for watching. Now, before I go, let me know in the comments below, do you like your chia seed pudding warm or cold? I've never tried chia seed pudding warm, but my best friend, that's the only way she eats it, so I need to look into a warm chia seed pudding recipe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.